So I was looking at your question and I thought your question was pretty interesting. Um, so you kind of have to kind of remember kind of your angles and your sums formula. I mean, from the one that I remember, and which hopefully seems kind of relevant to this, is one of these double angles sum formula. So if you ever see something of this form, remember a cosine of A, and this is going to be sine of B. Excuse my writing because I'm using my mouse. I was able to type this up a little bit fast on my iPad. But anyways, so we're given this, right? But we need this to be in this form. And so have you noticed that I drew a little box here, which we're missing a 2, right? So we're going to need that to be able to replicate into the next step. And you're going to see right now how that's going to transition. So this 5 of x, if you look down below, is going to be like our A. And our sine of B is going to be like this 4x. So if you go ahead and look at one of the formulas, so I'm going to write this a little better. You can have 2 cosine of A, sine of B, is equal to sine of A plus B minus sine of A minus B. So then we're given this, right? But we're missing that 2. So we kind of need to multiply that back into the 2 to have 2 cosine of A, sine of B. And so if we plugged it into this form, we're going to get something like this. And so A is 5x, right? So we're going to plug that in here, sine of 5x plus our B, which is going to be 4x, is going to be right there. So when you add that together, you can have sine of 9x minus sine of A minus B. So remember that A is 5x again, minus 4x. And so you're going to only be left with sine of x, right? Because 5x minus 4x is going to be x. So then we put that together to be sine of 9x minus sine of x. So this is where it gets a little tricky, and you might be like, well, why are we dividing by 2? Because on this side, we had to multiply by 2, right? And so to get rid of that 2, to make it look back into this form here, we're going to have to divide by 2 to cancel out that 2. And so we have that divided by 2. So another way to also write this is sine of 9x divided by 2 minus sine of x over 2. Hope that helps. Good question. Keep reviewing and keep working hard. Leave me a good review or follow me. That would be great. Thank you.